right, so I'm sure you caught the news that Netflix has put themselves in the position to buy Warner Brothers. Of course, they're picking up HBO and all of the streaming services associated. Now, why are they buying this company? Do they need them? I think largely many understand that they do not. What they need to do is to protect their moat and to keep Larry Ellison and Paramount away from getting their hands on these assets and becoming a true rival. Larry Ellison, as I understand, is a big Trump supporter. And so right away, Washington seemed to be coming to his defense and saying, I don't know if I like this deal. Netflix buying Warner Brothers might be a monopoly. And so we might not be on board with that. So the big question is this deal going to go through? Who else doesn't like this deal? Well, the Writers Guild doesn't like it. Then there was a very outspoken Matt Stroller who said that it would be a disaster for America and would ruin the film industry. So Washington, various analysts, and the Writers Guild all say no. Who else might not be for this deal that hasn't gone through yet and may face over a year and a half of regulation oversight before it all gets approved and allowed to go through? Well, shareholders don't necessarily love it because they're adding a ton of debt, I believe over $32 billion, and essentially diluting the existing shares of the company by anywhere from 10 to 20%. I've read different things. And not to mention, they overpaid for the company, coughing up over $72 billion to get their hands on it. But once all of that gets worked out, once they do get this deal approved, the fact is they can recover that debt and pay for this thing very quickly by simply raising their cost to everybody for all the new added value. And a lot of people would be thrilled to buy it because many of them would be saving money, no longer paying for their Paramount and their Netflix subscriptions separately. It is ultimately a win for the users. It protects Netflix moat, and the debt is easily overcome. And as soon as we get through all of that, the stock's going to run. When Wall Street believes that all the uncertainty has been priced in, they're going to quickly begin to look towards the future of those increased revenues, and they're going to want to get back on board this.